Well, we all spend a lot of time at work, and it can be a very stressful place, but not as stressful as the employers feel often, when in fact they are spending $3.5 billion on stress-related absenteeism in the workplace. And that's a stat released by Health Canada. But we can't avoid stress at work, but we should try to take time out of our busy days to take care of ourselves so that we're going to be healthier and have greater productivity, right, Jen?
That's exactly right. Our bodies are designed to move, so sitting stationary for so long causes all kinds of problems, whether we have a headache, a backache, our wrists start to get sore from too much computer time. So there's some quick stretches that you can do right at your desk.
And here's the deal, whether it just be in your 10-minute break, whether it's during lunch hour, this doesn't have to take a lot of time, but it is really effective if you're doing it regularly. So tell me, what can I do? What about back pain?
The first one I suggest people do is just a pure rotation stretch. So all you're going to do is grab behind the chair and rotate, and you might even hear a little snap, crackle, and pop as you do it. And then slowly around to the other side. There you go. Perfect. The next one, because we all tend to slouch when we're sitting at the computer, so let's stretch out by pulling those arms forward and stretching out. Feel a stretch in that mid-back.
Yes, and of course along that mid-thoracic area, that bra line in women is where we get that burning and achiness.
Exactly.
And a lot of those muscles radiate pain up into our head, and that's what causes those headaches at 5 o'clock when we're on the way home wanting to spend time with our families.
Exactly, and our eyes are getting tired, so we tend to creep down to look at our computer screen,
right,
when really we really should be sitting up. The other thing we see a lot of is repetitive strain injury. So even just doing some gentle wrist stretches, that always helps too, to stretch out those poor forearm muscles.
Now always remember, even though you may be right-handed, don't ever just stretch on one side. So even if you're having repetitive strain, carpal tunnel, other types of injuries like that, make sure that you're doing both sides so that you're going to stay balanced and prevent injury or compensation on the other side.
That's exactly right. It's so important to keep moving as much as possible at work, and even if it only takes a few minutes each day to do it.
Well, you've heard it here on WOW TV. Wallace for Wellness wants to keep you well in the workplace too. So remember, rotation for those back muscle and the pain in our back. Be sure to stretch out those shoulders throughout the day. Watch that posture and that anterior head carriage, and take care of that repetitive strain injury by making sure you stretch regularly. And if all else fails, you can come and see us in the clinic and we'll help you out too. It's Mark and Jen from WOW TV.